Welcome back, everybody. We got something a little bit different for you today. We have a total of 8 of these 2023 Call of Duty League trading card packs from Upper Deck. They're 8 blaster boxes, something a little different than what we normally do on this channel. So if you end up liking it, let us know. If you don't, then well, we don't revisit it again, plain and simple. But this is just something a little different to do. It's something that I have been personally collecting, these Call of Duty League trading cards from Upper Deck. I got a bunch from the 2021 set. These are the 2023 sets. So basically, for anybody that doesn't know or is not familiar with these, just kind of give you a quick little rundown. Basically, these cards really aren't worth that much. Even the big cards that you look for, which is the solo ink, the duo ink, the autograph cards, pretty much, they don't really go for a whole lot. I mean, you're looking at an average about $150 to $50 to $150 for the ink cards. And even then, like on these boxes, you'll see on the side, you know, you're looking for diamond parallel cards. Look those up. Those are probably only like a couple dollars. So if, you know, these are just fun cards to collect. If you're looking to make a profit on these or make an investment out of these, you might be out of luck, at least for now. I don't know. We'll see what the future holds for the Call of Duty League in general and these trading cards, but in general, these cards really aren't worth much, but they're fun to collect if you're into esports, Call of Duty League, and you follow it like I do. So we've got 8 of these blaster boxes, which is 7 packs per box, 11 cards in each pack, so it's going to be a lot. So we're going to just kind of rip through these, see what we get. Hopefully at least one of these is a solo ink and something valuable. Hey everyone, looking to support the channel more, then head on over to streamlabs.com/doubleplaycardcollectors/merch. We have a lot of affordable merchandise on there for you guys, a lot of specialty items, and just about anything that you're looking for in the merch category. Head on over there now, see if there's something you like. And thank you once again for supporting Double Play Cards. All right, Simp, Accuracy, Hixie, TJ Haley. We got Major Maniac on the retro. Even these retros, like, they're kind of cool, but they're not, like, these cards aren't worth anything, if I'm being honest. They're just fun to collect. See, and here's the diamond, the diamond Scump, which, you know, it's Scump. He's probably, of all the players in this pack, he's probably worth the most as far as, like, these cards go. But even this card, I don't see being worth that much. Kenny and Kismet. 1 down, 10 million to go. And again, these are just kind of fun packs. I'm not, like, if you're into esports, if you're into the Call of Duty League, then this is definitely worth it for you. But otherwise, if you're into trading cards, you're trying to make a profit, you're trying to make an investment, I'm not gonna say that this is worth your time, at least for now in the year 2026. I don't know if the value of these cards are going to go up at all, but as of this moment, for the time being, it's not looking great. They're just fun cards to collect if you're into esports. Especially with the direction that the league is going. You know, it's not going in the greatest direction. Not saying it's dead, but it's seen better days. Okay, there we go. Again, these rookie cards, I'm not sure how much value they hold, but a guy like Joe Deceives, who has become, I wouldn't say the biggest name, but a big name in the league, maybe could be something. I'll set it to the side. Because you never know. Back-to-back nasties. RCDs on the retro. And that's another reason why I'm not sure a lot of these cards will be worth something. This one's a diamond. Diamond capsule. A lot of these teams don't exist anymore. They've rebranded or relocated. Boston Breach is one that is still around, but a lot of these teams that are in this pack don't exist anymore. They were rebranded, they were relocated. I'm not sure how much that would affect the value of the card or not, but I can't imagine it would do any favors. Okay, I can already feel something in here that's in a sleeve. I believe that's one of the, yeah, I already see it already. It's the team checklist. So, not really worth anything, but it's in a sleeve. Kind of cool. This one's for the Boston Breach. I don't think I have them yet. And Simp. All right. Of the 8 blaster boxes that I got, I'm hoping to get at least one ink card, whether it's a solo or a duo. I think in the blaster boxes, you can only get solo inks. You got a Diamond Zero. At least I'm pretty sure you can only get the solo inks from these blaster boxes. I did pull a solo ink one time. It was actually a pretty good one. It was for esports player who's retired now, Methods. That was from the 2021 pack. I think last time I got 4 of these blaster boxes for the 2023 set. It's a Diamond Kleenex. Did not get an ink card from that, so maybe by having 8 this time, we'll get a little better luck. Maybe. We can only hope. Gunless on the retro. Mac Diamond. Yeah, these diamond cards are just base. And depending on the player, they're really only worth like a few dollars. Mac, probably, if I had to guess, probably worth like $1 at most. And Scump. The Scump cards are the ones that, like I was saying, it's probably going to be worth the most. He's arguably greatest player in Call of Duty history. Just recently retired a few years ago. Actually, if I remember right, I think 2023 was his last year. So, I mean, a big money card would be like a Solo Ink Scump. That would probably be worth quite a bit. I don't know the exact number because I know that there are some valuable Call of Duty League cards out there. Like, even when I looked online, there were some that were $1,000, almost $2,000, but those were like duo ink, duo, I can't speak right now. Duo ink and triple ink of 2 to 3 of the best players in the league. So, for example, I think one that was almost $2,000. Hey, another Joe DeCease rookie. Nice. Like that. I'll set you to the side too. Was I think it was about $1,900. It was a triple ink for Scump, Shotzzy, and Dashi, if I remember correctly. Those are like 3 well-established names, 3 big guys in the league, all on the biggest org in the league, which is Optic Texas. And I think another one that I saw that was a triple ink that was going for about $1,700 to $1,800 was for these guys, the Atlanta FaZe, which was a triple ink of Simp, Abizi, and Celium. Again, 3 of arguably the biggest players in the league. 3 of the best players in the league. And on one of the best franchises in the league. So that's where you can see where the money value would be in those cards. Otherwise, a lot of these guys, I mean, no disrespect, because, you know, from an esports perspective, as somebody who kind of dabbled in it a little bit, got another team checklist in here, I can already feel it. It's hard. It's difficult to get to that point as an esports player, so I don't want to discredit them, but nice. I got a Roy Ravens checklist, team checklist. These are still cool. Like, this one's shaped like a controller. The team checklist cards are. Kind of like that. And a Beezy. But at the end of the day, guys, just let us know what you think. I know our channel here is predominantly focused on baseball cards. That is what you guys come to see. This is something different. If you like it, let us know in the comments below. If you don't like it, or if you'd like to see us kind of explore other avenues. Here's a Diamond Shotzzy. Could be worth something, but probably not, since it's just a base card. I'll have to look into that more. If you want to see us dabble in more than just baseball, you know, basketball, football, whoops, missed one. Tempo's back there. Basketball, football, hockey, anything like that, let us know. Open to your guys' opinions. We'd love to hear from you. Also, at least for me personally, I know I also am big on collecting Magic the Gathering and Disney Lorcana. If you guys want to see us open those packs, let us know in the comments below. Regardless, like I said, we are predominantly focused on baseball cards. That is what our channel's main focus is going to be, but that does not mean we're closed off to widening our horizon as far as other trading card avenues go. At the end of the day, my brother and I just like opening up packs. We just love ripping packs. And even right now, I know I probably just wasted $80 on 80s blaster boxes. They're $20 each, but Upper Deck was having a deal, buy one get one free. But I like collecting these cards. I already have a massive collection of Call of Duty League cards, and this is just adding to it because personally I love them. And for anybody curious, in the background I have the 2023 CDL Championship game going on in the back just for the purpose of this video. Even though, oh yeah, right now it's the video has the Challengers Championship going on. So not exactly the same guys. Those are the ones in the Challengers League that are, it's essentially like the minor leagues. They're trying to make a name for themselves. They're trying to make it big. Trying to get to the league. We are not even halfway through this. I have so many packs to open. That's why I'm kind of just burning through these. Kremp, rookie card, probably not worth much. I'm going to be honest, I don't even think he's in the league anymore. We'll set it aside. It's a rookie card. Never know. Because a lot of these cards are the same. A lot of these cards are just base. I mean, essentially, like I said, what we're chasing is that ink card. We're chasing the autograph cards. And I'm hoping in at least one of these is a decent solo ink card. Just decent. That's all I'm asking for. Otherwise, you know, whatever. It's still fun to kind of rip through these and continue to build my collection. I feel another team checklist back there. Oh, it's a dominated die cut. Okay, so these ones I thought were worth a little bit more, but kind of the same value as the diamond cards. These dominated die cuts are only worth like maybe a couple dollars, depending on the player. Joe Deceives, if I had to guess, probably worth $2, $3 maybe. Still pretty cool. And especially with esports cards, it's so hard to tell if they're going to become valuable. I know when the Overwatch League cards first came out, and a little dinger right there. Nice. Good thing it's just a base card. I know when the Overwatch League cards first came out, they were pretty huge, and I know a lot of those cards also went for some pretty big money. I wish I could tell you more, but I'm not super big on the Overwatch League, super familiar with it. I used to be back in the day, but since the Overwatch League folded and just went back to being just Overwatch esports, they stopped the franchising and went back to basic Overwatch esports. I kind of stopped watching. Haley on the retro. But I mean, at the end of the day, if this is something that is you're legit curious about, you can definitely do your own research. I'm just going off of when I last checked, which was probably about a month ago before I bought these boxes, because I was curious what the value was going to be on them. I feel another team checklist. And at the end of the day, I wasn't really shocked when I saw that these cards really weren't worth anything. Oh, it's a Dominated again. Octane Dominated die cut. So because it's Octane, who's again retired and again one of the more established players in the league, probably one of the more dominant ARs if you ask me. Maybe this one's probably about $5 or $6. Still not a lot, but Dominated die cut for Octane, still worth a little something. I mean, like I said, I spent $80 on these blaster boxes. I'm not expecting to make my money back, and that's fine, because at the end of the day, I just like collecting these cards. But if we did pull a Solo Ink Scump or a Solo Ink Shotzi, that would be incredible, to say the least. But it don't happen that often. Retro Gunless. So as I was saying earlier, I got 4 of these last time when they first released back in 2023. And I didn't get any autograph cards. And that's okay. I still have my one. I still have the Methods ink card from 2021, which that one is valued anywhere between $50 to $150. Could go up because he is retired now, and if I'm not mistaken, is a partial owner in Optic Gaming. Retro Hydra. He's either a partial owner in Optic Gaming now, or he's just on all of the Scump watch parties for the league. Not 100% sure, and I'm not going to try and guess. I hear a bunch of running around in the background. It's my cats. They don't know what to do right now. It's about 11 o'clock at night where I'm at. I think they're starting to get the zoomies. And they just hear me crinkling up a bunch of trading card packs, and it's probably making them go nuts. Okay, so I already have one of these, but this is still really cool to have. Scrap rookie card. He, as of right now, has become one of the more prominent players in the league. Arguably one of the best in the league right now. And if we're being honest, definitely one of the best trash talkers. So set that one aside. I think it's my second scrap rookie card, which is kind of cool. I'm honestly just waiting for one of my cats to come over here. I'm just throwing all these packs on the ground to the side of me. Just waiting for them to go nuts and just jump in this pile of trading card wrapping that I have over here. Paul X, Insight, Jimbo. I love some of these names too of the esports players. Like, they're just so wild and out there. And for somebody who's been a gamer my whole life, I was just wonder, like, where did you think of that gamer tag? Why did that one stick to you? Like fellow. Some of them kind of make sense, like they're just a play on from their name. But Kleenex? Did you have the sniffles a lot when you were a kid? Okay, I feel either another checklist or another dominated die cut back there. Let's see what we end up getting. It's another dominated die cut for Afro. Wouldn't say that's worth a bunch. Afro is a pretty decent player, but not one of the best. Probably a $2 or $3 card. Starting to think I should have got a bigger table. Starting to run out of room here. Either that or I shouldn't have got so many of these. Diamond Afro, followed by a base Afro. Okay, Pro Loot, Steam, Nero, Sib, Diamond Con, Afro, Havoc, Diamond Con, and Dashi and Kenny. Oops. That's what I mean. Ran out of room, starting to knock cards everywhere. It's not a good look. And Kremp on the rookie again. Second one I got? Yeah, second Kremp rookie. Honestly, I will say, having slightly better luck than the initial 4 blaster boxes that I got. Quite a few more rookies and dominated die cuts. Crim 6. That's another ink card I wouldn't mind getting. BZ on the diamond. Pretty sure Crim's now like an esports racer, which I didn't know that was a thing until he signed up for it. Like they're just, it's an esports essentially for exactly what it sounds like. They just have these massive like racing rigs. I mean, esports is getting pretty crazy now, and it is getting big. I know they've got the Esports World Cup now, which is heavily backed in Saudi Arabia. There's a lot of money involved in it. It just depends on the game, really, if I think it's going to really take off. Like, Call of Duty League was promising for a little bit. It's starting to falter just a little. Not crazy, but I mean, it's getting to the point now where there are whispers of them getting rid of franchising. So we'll kind of see what the future holds for competitive Call of Duty. I'm not saying it's going to die, but the franchising probably, maybe, might not be around much longer. It's just much different than a Valorant esports or a Counter-Strike esports, which is so much money and such huge backing. I feel another either die cut or team checklist back there. Let's see what we end up getting. It's another dominated die cut for Beans. Hilarious name. Also, probably only worth like $1 or $2. But cool, another dominated die cut. Still probably got like about 20 more of these packs. So if you've made it this far and you're still enjoying the opening, I would suggest you like, subscribe, and let us know that you enjoyed this video. So that maybe, just maybe, somewhere down the road, we can do more pack openings for Call of Duty League cards, or maybe a different esport, or maybe a different sport in general, or maybe a trading card game. Like I said, I'm also big into collecting Disney Lorcana and Magic the Gathering. And my cat is now over here inspecting the massive heap of garbage. Waiting for his opportunity to pounce, I'm sure. All right, we got a Brack rookie. Again, not 100% sure if he's still in the league. He might still be, and I'm just not thinking of it. But cool, another rookie card. About halfway through these packs. Still no ink cards, quite a few diamond cards. But even the diamond cards, like I've said, not really worth a whole bunch depending on player. That's why I'm not really getting super stoked with any of these diamond pulls. As far as I'm aware, they don't do numbered cards for Call of Duty League packs. That's why I'm kind of not looking. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe I didn't look into it enough. But as far as I'm aware, no numbered cards in the Call of Duty League packs. Just looking for the ink cards. Those are the ones that have the value. I think I have a Pred rookie, I think. I can't remember. But that's another player I wouldn't mind getting an ink card for. Starting to run out of room on this side of the table. I'm going to put you over here. Hopefully I don't knock you over in the process of grabbing a new pack. Back-to-back nasties again. Ooh, a Diamond Dashi. Might look into that one. I don't know. Maybe a Diamond Dashi is worth something. Maybe. It's a heavy maybe. Right now, I'm just going to guess this card's probably worth $5, maybe $10 at most. I saw another diamond, so that's going to be the big one in this pack. Retro Cami, 0, and a diamond simp. That one also might be worth something. Who knows? Probably only like $5 or $10 again, but we'll find out. Dashi, Zed. Man, oh man. Starting to think I might not get an ink card in these blaster boxes that I got. I'll only be a little disappointed. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. Another rookie Brack, geez. It's 3 now? I should probably find out if he's still in the league. If I have to question it though, probably means his card's not worth that much, even a rookie card. Diamond Kenny. Okay, either another team checklist or a dominated die cut. I can feel it. Team checklist for the New York Subliners, who are now New York Cloud9. Sweet. Have I been putting them over here? I have not. I've just been leaving the checklists. I mean, they're not really worth anything, even potentially. So, I think I'm down to like the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's the last 8 packs. Starting to lose a little bit of hope, guys, not gonna lie. Diamond Sib. Oh boy. 6 packs left. Maybe, just maybe, it'll be in one of these last 6. Or maybe not. Let's remain optimistic, though. Because who knows? Rookie Beans. I think I have one of these already. I think. That's a big boy. Four packs left. He just showed the trophy in the background. Maybe it's a sign. Yeah, maybe not. Last 3. Diamond Octane, not bad. Last 2. Ooh, Diamond Scump. Maybe. Second one. It's a different variant, though. Arguably the greatest player in league history. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe it's worth something. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Last one. Is it possible that the Solo Ink just waited until the end to make its presence known? Probably not, since I already feel either dominated die cut or a team checklist here. It's a team checklist for the Seattle Surge. Well, all right. That's it. No solo ink cards. A lot of dominated die cuts, a lot of rookie cards, but no inks. It's quite unfortunate. Let me run upstairs real quick and I'll show you guys what exactly the ink cards look like. So maybe if we do this next time, you know exactly what I'm looking for. All right, so real quick, this is what I'm talking about. This is from the 2021 set of Call of Duty League. It's a solo ink methods, valued around $50 to $150, and apparently more rare than I thought. Because this is still the only ink card I have ever pulled from the 2021 set. I only got about 4 blaster boxes from that. I have now gotten 12 total blaster boxes from the 2023 set. Did not get any hits. But if you guys enjoyed it, let us know in the comments below. Like, subscribe. If this is content that you want to see us dabble in some more, let me know. And we'll definitely take it into consideration. But with that being said, until next time, guys, take care. Have a good rest of your night or day whenever you're watching this. And we'll see you next time. Peace out.